there could be people like, oh, what if we just do this from now? I'm like, you guys want to stop adventuring and become lawyers? I guess you could do that. I don't
like
know
Phoenix
why.
Wright in general. Do you guys ever play
Oh
any
yeah, I
Phoenix
love
Wright
Phoenix
games?
Wright. It's my one of my favorite series by Capcom. Great, it's wonderful. When I played the first one on DS, I was like, okay, now this is fun. Like
I've never
the characters
finished
are quirky.
any of them
It's
except for
fun.
Justice for All, or whichever one Athena Sykes was introduced in. But I have the collection
The one.
on
The
PC.
only thing I never really understood was like, wow, this is some roundabout court debacle bullshit. This would never work in a real court, but it's still fun.
Yeah,
of course, it's a
it's
video
supposed to
game.
be realistic.
You look
It's not
at
supposed
it.
to be real.
Yeah, I know. Like when you think about it, you're like, wow,
Say,
yeah,
I
let's
mean-
just change the verdict.
I was gonna say, it's like
Yeah.
Japan's court system is fucked anyway. And
Well, it's set in a future where the whole court system is a fucky wucky like farce almost.
yeah, I mean it's still a sham, both
In Japan,
IRL
are you-
and in the game.
Are you allowed to
But-
call like the plaintiff to the stand? Because you can't do that in America. It's against the Fifth Amendment.
Well, no, you can't try somebody for another court case in the middle of a trial.
Yeah,
Like,
it has to be
another
separate. The
case
judge will rule against
20
it,
years
at least in
ago.
Canada.
Yeah, you can't just randomly pull out a metal detector, scan someone's thing, ask them to give him that bullet that's in his leg or his shoulder. Like, that's
Yeah.
not how it works. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
weird.
there's a thing called due process. So no, I would have been like, yeah, Your Honor, can we just? We've already made the verdict. Can we just be done with this? Like,
Yeah, otherwise court cases take too long, and it'd be too long to like keep booking the spots for court cases to be done.
yeah, I think the idea of it was that this. Yeah,
Most
oh, yeah,
justice systems are a complete farce anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anyway, meanwhile, back in Rome, where the justice system equally sucked.
Oh yeah, we're gonna probably get tried for murder at some point, you think?
Murder.
I mean, we've only executed some religious person and almost one guy, but he got away.
Oh,
We'll have to
don't
get
worry. It's not like they're
really-
gonna try us for being like dwarves or anything. Oh, he's just a dwarf. Wait, what was that? Wait a minute. Like, you're. Ooh.
Cat ear.
Oh, what?
Oh
Aw.
yeah, I can see that. I can see it. That was a great game, by the way. I love Stray. It's great. I'm not gonna tell you a
Wait,
spoiler, but it's a great.
It's right now?
Story?
It's not
I
much
have
of a story.
yet to hear
yeah.
anything about.
Yeah.
All I know is people love it, but I've not heard a single thing about the actual contents of the game, like story-wise. Yeah, that's all I know, and have heard. Is cat.
It's basically cat go up, cat go up. That's your story basically. Cat go up, trying to get out. That's it. Cat go up. Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
Boop, are you
trying to
live yet?
see you on Twitch, but I'm seeing it. Yeah.
Picking up my audio, I think.
Oh no, that's important.
Oh no, bro.
You know who else? You know who else gets out of work to avoid getting in trouble
Testing,
by hotwiring
testing.
a car?
Hey, there we go.
My Uncle Joe.
All right. Also, someone paid me 1,000 channel points to do this, so. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is D&D. We're gonna be doing D&D stuff. Gaming. Okay, so let's do a quick recap, and let me also raise the volume on this because I can barely hear it myself. Everybody in the server?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm in.
Oh god, I need to change my follower goal. Okay.
I need to click join. Whoops.
Maybe. Okay, so this we haven't played in 2 weeks, so I'll do a little bit of a brief recap. Last time we were all here, you all had managed to, you all were, I believe, in this scene, yes, where you had... Oh god, I forgot to do any cleanup at all. But you were trying to attempt to foil an execution by the Jacobian cult. And as you moved on, y'all managed to mostly escape on relatively okay. Some a little bit closer to death than others. But otherwise...
Some less than others.
Some a little more mentally scarred than others. But other than that, it was a fairly successful stopping of an invasion, of an execution. However, the main cultist did get away, as everyone heard echoing, as amplified through the little speaker amulet that Neff stole from the previous cultist you killed, that he should not waste his life here and that he is needed elsewhere. Which immediately caused him to hesitantly but leave the area and fuck off. And as soon as he did, every single civilian that had been in the area that was a devout follower or believer of the cult started exploding in as a massive bolt of lightning came down from the sky to strike them all down in a large area around you, and which not only is destroying bits and pieces of the city as a storm begins to brew. How the rest of you guys are currently, most of you guys, Forge, Beck, Luna, and Nire, are still in the aftermath and will be assessing the damages and deciding amongst yourselves what to do. However, Durin had to flee because he had encountered the first of many, perhaps, aspirant kings, princes, who wish to take the title of King in Yellow from him. For he has struggled with his faith recently, all coming to a head in this assassination attempt. Or perhaps not assassination necessarily, but you can feel the faith, the hope, the belief slipping, almost as if it's bleeding out from this open wound that exists in the halo above your head.
As he weans on his side, as well as normal bleed, and as he leans against the wall, and there's a thin trail as he gets up again, just and he's going I just gotta find a nice place to rest a good 8 hours. That's all I need, 8 hours. I guess he's thinking now. And a drink, probably. Fuck. Oh yeah, any spells I'd definitely be holding on. That concentration's definitely gone, so I better get rid of that little flying on me.
Yes.
I had a couple things on me. So yeah, that concentration's totally gone by now.
Okay. Well. Now that all that is said,
if I remember last time, he was moving towards the Faith District he might know about, but right now it's just going through alleyway, just trying to hold the blood in on his side and just moving along at 23 hit points. He's not on death's door, but he's still pretty fucked up. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since, crown ooze, whatever's going around. Yeah.
Yes.
He doesn't really see that, though. He's just kind of in panic mode, flight or flight, really. Yep.
You run, and now I'm going to, for the brief moment, because this is fairly important, This is the biggest sort of like cliffhanger thingy that I had leaving this. We're gonna handle this. So, for the moment, Forge, I don't have a map that represents like this, specifically the streets and alleyways of Rome, but you will be traveling I don't like that one. Let's go with this one.
Nah, 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 nah.
You are going through the various different halls, different buildings, and you feel completely and utterly empty and lost. As you look around, your eyes sort of trail behind to look back almost instinctually at the path ahead of you, that you've traveled. And what's going through your mind as you reflect on this? Like, what are you thinking?
He's in that definite almost panic mode, but trying to keep a level head. Like, you know, like it might be the bloodlust, it might be, you know, everything coming to fruition, but he's seen any person against, like, it's almost that, like, duality. Like, I would see somebody, like, he probably bumps into somebody on the street, and he's like, and the guy's like, are you alright? And then just he thinks that, like, a flash of just, like, him trying to, like, attack him. He's like, ah! Like, push past him. And he's like, whatever, man. Like, jeez, you bumped into me. And he's like, just that panic, like, get out of my way. That, like, just run. I gotta go. Like, run. Like, just, yeah, he doesn't know what could be happening. That guy could be right behind him. Just, like, running. Just, and he's not a fit man. I mean, he's strong, but not that. He's kind of overweight. Kind of like that. Everything's burning. Everything just hurts. It sucks basically right now. Just this sucks.
As you begin to travel through the different places, you will see sort of temples. They are burning. They are on fire. Any other place that might seemingly have just a shred of hope, a shred of an answer for what could be, is
Sanctuary.
Gone. And you will begin to see spiraling around you bolts of energy, bolts of lightning coming down on building after building as people begin to wander inside, screaming as these hollowed, empty-souled, empty-eyed people rush into these temples, yelling, "Salvation is here! We are all saved! We are all..." Like, they all fully believe that this is the right thing. And what you begin to see what they're doing, what this cult is doing, is saving people in their own words. But you've seen what that means. They are
Allo Akbar, and basically they're running in, boom boom.
They are destroying temples. And it goes to the point where you will only see one that still could be considered intact, and it is a large stone temple.
I guess seeing that, like, I would probably run to one and then like kind of duck away as I see those people going. But then I finally see that one. I would be worried like they might be going to destroy that one. I gotta let them in, like let them know, just to at least know what's going on. Like if the city's burning, everything's going down, I'll try and at least get a few people out of there. So I run in and be like, okay, dude, you got this. I like go right into the doors, basically. Yeah. At least drag a few people out there if I need to, you know, and I just push through, open the door or whatever, or run through the archway or whatever.
As you do, you will enter a. I don't have necessarily a good room for this, but this is the vibe I went for, and you're gonna have to deal with that. So.
Sure.
Cool. Wait, did I hide these?
Temple's a temple. Temple's a temple.
Wait, what did I do?
Oh no. Hey everyone, sometimes things like this happen and you just have to wait for it to go down.
Wait, what did I do? What did I do this? Wait, I'm sorry. I think I... God damn it. Can I... Alright. You guys should all be able to see. Okay, I guess it's fine.
There it goes, yeah, I see.
Yeah, you see the fires, it's okay. Good enough.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely, yeah, like go in there, smoke probably coming out of everything's on fire. It's like a fireman running into a burning building and just like, oh crap, it's basically I'm running in as Peter Parker and Green Goblin's gonna be there and just kick me like through a wall in just a sec. Ah! Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you gonna give me a Green Goblin scene? Because that'd be hilarious. Like.
Oh God.
Oh man, I'd be like, come on. Yeah.
You will enter this temple and see that most of it is burning. Their tokens aren't on the map yet, but you will see sparks and craters where the reason that this place hasn't completely been destroyed is because there are sort of how should I say? There are pillars of stone. This is a very sturdy building. A lot of others are made out of wood or softer materials, but these are fully made out of marble. This was at one point the temple to a major figure, but most of the defining iconography is burning.
Yeah, Doran probably like has a. He's wise. He's not stupid enough to run a burn building for smoke inhalation. He's a medicine, so at least he probably has like a little thing over his bearded face, like covering his mouth. He's like, "There's anyone there? Hello!" Like shouting.
Give me a perception check.
Like, oh boy! Oh, you guessed the right man for that. Oh boy! Normal roll. How's a 17?
Jeez.
Wow, that's pretty low for me.
9.
That's a 9 plus 8, baby.
Okay.
I'm very perceptive. Yeah.
You will go out and you will see like hooded sort of figure crying at this temple here. They are in the dead center, where there appears to be like a religious symbol still somewhat present.
Yeah, he probably kind of sees it through as like a flaming thing comes down like like a piece of wood. Like, I'm like, come on! He's basically just going through the fire trying to get to them, basically, and he's like, oh, Christ.
All right.
This sucks.
As you pass through, give me a Constitution saving throw for the smoke.
Yeah. Regular con saving throw. That's a 19. Dwarves are hardy boys. Hardy boy.
Yes.
Yeah, and he sees her, and he's like, he doesn't know. He's like, hey, you gotta get out of here. This whole place is coming down.
You will just sort of see. They'll kind of look up at you. And, like, a 19 is good, but, like, it's still somewhat obscured. You can't get a good look at their face.
Oh, well, that was con saving throw, but yeah,
Oh.
with that 17, there's smoke everywhere. I'm not really getting
Mhm.
anything. Yeah, I see the shape of a body with a robe on, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
fully are disconnected.
Yeah.
Um,
Doran. Well, yeah. No, go ahead.
As you look around, you'll hear. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy, not my best, but we'll try it.
Oh,
Oh, almost at 20, but a 21.
Ooh. Okay, that's good. That DC was high and you made it. Barely, but yeah, you made it. You will begin to feel the crown bleeding more, and as it bleeds, you'll begin to like suddenly feel this golden halo above you that you had sort of never even realized was there, and then never really thought of in the past. Starts like burning at you, and with every burn, you almost get like a searing message, like a message almost like comes to your mind with every like drip, like Chinese water torture, except with like battery acid instead of water.
Inside my brain, basically, like.
And you will hear the voice of. You never really asked its name, but now that you know its true nature, you just know. The name comes to you as you're bleeding, as Hoster speaks. Where do you think you're running to? There's
My head.
you here. No one.
I don't care. Yeah, and he just like kind of pushes that back as hard as he can. He just like kind of that almost like flooded into his own head, realizes he's in a burdened building, and is just like and he just rushes up to him like, come on, like kind of trying to drag him out of there. Like if they like maybe they're in shock, maybe they're just like, maybe they realize everything's falling apart him and they're in that like, oh, million-yard stare, so he's gonna like try to throw him over their shoulder and at least drag him out of there if they're not gonna walk with him.
You grab onto this person and they like don't hesitate, they don't move. You feel breathing, but it's labored and like it's very like it's kind of like they're struggling to breathe a little bit. But they are breathing. Like that's sort of what you're hearing. And as you move forward, you grab onto this person, and you're able to move out. And what will happen is it'll be for a moment. Thank you. I thought there were no...
Don't make me hit.
I thought there was no one. No. No. No.
Hey, don't let it.
None will remain. As your hearing gets distorted, as this person's words get interrupted and a hallucination overtakes their minds, your mind, you're barely able to make out you're making out words that don't match their lips at all.
Right.
Do you think this being will protect you? Do you think you have a choice? Oblivion comes for you.
He trying to shake it Ugh. There's always a choice, and sometimes you have to live with that choice. As he just says that, and the guy's like, "What?" The guy's like, "What?"
Wisdom saving throw here.
Oh boy! Come on, nat 20, baby. How about a 15? Not great, but not bad.
You will be able.
Oh wait, actually, is it a? Oh no, sorry. I was trying to think that it's not a concentration thing. Sorry, right. I was doing the mind sharpener crown thing, but that's never mind. Neither here nor there. Yeah, ignore that. Because I know he gave me a thing for concentration. That's all I'm confused. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You are carrying this person, and they grow heavier and heavier on your shoulder. And as you push that voice out, you will almost hear. You will hear them again. They're all gone.
Hey, don't worry about that. Focus on me. I'll get you out of here, and you won't be alone. I'm with you on this. Come on. Come on. Oh boy, you're heavier than I thought. Oh, as he's readjusting himself, carrying. Okay, I think it's straddled on his back because he's a squat, small person. Yeah, he'd probably be just piggybacking them on his back. Okay, come on.
Even if you're the last one, you will be the last one carrying such a burden. It is not easy. However, if you wish to corrupt this god's image in my own, be my guest. Things will not change.
He's just thinking about it's that I keep that shift between his mind and then back to the moment okay, I just gotta get out of here, come on, as he's struggling to lift him up. It's probably lifting a bag of bricks with this person dead weight on his back, especially open wound in his side, bleeding through his armor, going. Chunk of wood falling in front of him.
You would cross the threshold, making it down into the burning flame. Mm-hmm. And then you'll see the hall, the path, the fire, as it's starting to spread. This place again was filled at one point with a life and a sort of beauty that's no longer present. And more fires will begin to spread along the area. Oh, not that big. Well, maybe that big, but here. And the path forward begins to narrow more and more. And you will see, standing before you, the king's final, as the king says his final message to you. It would, you hear, sorry, filters, take a second. Yes. It doesn't matter. I fucking clicked off of it.
Yeah, that's always annoying.
It doesn't matter. After all, live or die, more will take your place. This one seems rather ambitious. As the assassin who tried to take your crown before, becomes visible through the flames.
Oh, come on!
You will see that he is fully, he got caught in some of the explosions and some of the fire, and he's just walking forward. He fully, one-track mind, only cared about pursuing and chasing you down.
Right, yeah, he's got, like, you know, bits of him, like, probably damaged, you know, a slash across the face. You know, that damage, like, I finally found you, like a knife in hand thing, like.
Yes, he looks like a madman.
You don't know when to quit, do you, you son of a bitch?
Quit? There's no quitting. This is forever. This is mine. And he's going to lunge at you.
Oh boy, and I got somebody on my back, so he'll have advantage.
I need, as he does so, you'll be, I'm gonna move you forward a little bit. You give me for one final time the charisma saving throw.
Come on, nat 20, baby, let's see it. That's a 10. That's probably it. Well, there goes. That's not a good sign.
You will see this man will slash up his golden dagger right in front of your face, not intending to hit you, but something above. And like a ribbon shred by sharpened shears, a golden ring falls. And you will see brilliant, sort of like almost yellowish ichor, but it's not gold or glowing. It is like a sickly, diseased fluid falls and empties around as this thing becomes liquefied and falls down on your feet, gathering at a puddle. And this man just like claws at it, like trying to like almost paint himself with this.
Right.
And
Like he got a bucket of paint and he's just trying to rub it all over him, basically.
yes.
Ew. Ew.
And
And I'm just like, I'm just probably falling to the ground in pain on one knee, but still trying to hold this person because, you know, that's all I'm worried about right now.
you will begin to hear Hoster like one last time.
The crown will always exist. It does not have to be yours. But I will call on you in the end, regardless, my king.
And you begin to fall and immediately return to 0 hit points. The light
And like just hits the ground. It's...
fades out. And then you hear something else. You will hear... I'm trying to find a appropriate... Okay. This world... it is not just, is it?
No, I guess not.
And as this happens, you'll see that you are the person who you were carrying out. There is a value in what you have done. I cannot offer you more. Even now, I'm fading. But you would help a stranger, one who has done nothing and would likely do nothing. I believe I stood to protect that. No one else remembers my name. But I don't think I'd like it. I don't think I'd like it if people forgot yours.
Hey,
And
that would be pretty shitty. Like as he's like, like on the ground, like
as you fall,
like in that death wail, breathing in smoke, dying in the fire. Yep.
and as you fall unconscious, you will look up at you'll look up at the person you are carrying and see the brilliant face. Give me a religion check.
Religion.
You will see
5. It makes sense.
brilliant,
I'm blacking out. blacking out.
beautiful face.
Hey.
A resplendent,
Yeah,
divine being
pretty one.
that you do not know the name of, and you do not recognize.
Yeah, I kind of have that hand reached out like, yeah, pretty one. And just like, then like a beam of wood hits him.
and we're going to cut over to the rest of the party. Sorry, I had to
I'll move him over there. Yep.
Yeah,
There you go.
I had to make that a bit dramatic. I'm sorry. Sorry to eat up like an hour of time. Oof.
That'd be funny. I'm like, oh, no, I feel like I got my second one. And then like a pillar falls.
The rest of you will, while Durin would still be running through the town, in a panic. Most of you would have barely dodged, like, threaded the needle through this area. But as the rainstorm started, immediately surrounding you, boom, 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 massive strikes of brilliant lightning will fall, and you will see that buildings are being destroyed, homes are burning, and people are leaving without a trace. Actually, this is not appropriate music. Let's, that's probably the best I can do, though. Fuck it. And now that's probably the best I can do. And you all would be standing in a very ruined marketplace. As Camilla, the woman that you have rescued, is sort of like almost hovering underneath the supermassive forge before he too finally returns back to his normal size.
Wait, I'm shrinking?
Well, yeah, it's a temporary effect.
No, I thought I choose when I get.
Hey, is Neff still way over there?
Is Neff still way over there?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Why is she all the way over there?
I mean, alright, I'll fucking walk.
Luna calls back, yo, Neff, we gotta go!
Yo,
Why?
who's Neff?
I'm sorry, damn it. Mira, we gotta go!
Yo, who's this Neff? Alright.
Look, it's lightning all around us, I'm panicking. I think Zeus is pissed.
Camilla will sort of, hold up. Lightning storm. I can't believe I don't have this. Ambience ready. I'm so sorry.
Speaking of ambience, did anyone else just randomly start hearing that one persona jingle, like the attacking thing, or was I hallucinating?
I think you're hallucinating.
Which one?
Because it was very soft and gentle, but like, I know I'd been hearing it periodically during that. And I have no idea where it was
Did you set your
from.
notifications to that ringtone?
No, I don't know how to.
Oh.
But like, all my videos and stuff on YouTube are paused. There's nothing running. That's all I was focusing on, and just hearing that, I'm like, it's bothering me.
Okay. You will all see this storm begin to brew, and Camilla will just... Okay. What just happened? I'm also going to delete these two. Thank
It's a
you.
very long story.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just gonna look at Luna and say, yeah, so we know your daughter, and we know these assholes who are kind of crazy, and yeah, I don't know, things are really weird right now. It's
You
a
mean
bad
the
day to be
cult?
in Rome. Yeah, the Jacobian people.
You can see that she shudders a little bit. I did. This wasn't making sense before. There were... They've never been this violent or belligerent. Something's We aren't. She'll kind of stop herself, realizing where they are.
Let's get back to the library and meet up with. Oh, what's her name?
Karina.
Yeah,
Karina.
Raina.
Yes.
Or Irina, yeah. Yeah,
What
it's
about
getting.
Doran?
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Where is Doran?
Can I
We
use
lost
my
our companion.
sneakiness to try to track him down?
Sneakiness, that's a
You
good way
know,
to find
thieves
him.
skills. I mean, I don't know.
It would be
I'm-
tracking is a survival skill.
Yeah, not exactly. He's not exactly an animal. I knew I should have followed him when he.
I'm gonna say either investigation
Sorry.
or survival.
I got hiccups now.
Investigation, I'm actually good at. So.
You have expertise in survival for some reason.
Wait, what? Wait, I don't even see survival on my thing.
Expanded a little
Stops
bit.
at stealth. Oh.
Should be under S for
Oh,
survival.
yeah.
Very
Oh,
bottom.
yeah. Well, I. Did my roll not go off? Okay, perfect.
Well,
Well,
that was
16.
investigation.
Oh, wait. It's
You
not
rolled
showing
a
up in the
16
chat.
first, so we're gonna just take that.
Yeah. They're not showing up in the chat.
They're showing up for me.
Yeah, there's one for me.
Yeah. That's
I
dumb.
might just be lagging then.
Alright.
Refresh
Yeah, it
if
could
you
be
want.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick.
You'll kind of like look off, and it's sort of a little bit diluted, but you'll sort of like, what's this? And you will like almost step in, but like watch your step and see. It's getting diluted with rainwater, but there is like a sort of sickly yellow, gross
Yeah.
thing.
Well, it's not the color of pee, so. Or I hope not.
Trust
so...
me, I
What
know
is
piss.
too
It's
opaque?
like,
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
yeah, well, he's like, it's not urine, but I know this ain't piss.
It's
I like think
too
about it.
opaque to be piss. It is like a
Yeah.
thick, almost slimy type of thing.
Like a slime trail, like a slug
Okay.
trail almost.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm
And-
gonna tell Nire to bring. Or Luna or Nire to bring Camilla back to the library, but I wanted to go try to track down Doran
Mhm.
and bring Forge with me. If that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neri and Forge can bring Camilla back to the library to reunite with Karina. I don't feel comfortable leaving Beck on his own while lightning striking around, so I'm gonna go with him.
That's a fair point.
She will kind of look off at the two of you. Are you okay? Just be safe.
Yeah.
Wait, are we splitting up?
I guess.
Ma, do me a favor. I think something big's gonna happen here. You and Karina might want to evacuate.
Yeah. It's getting crazy. In fact, the library might not even be safe, actually. I've got a bad feeling. It might be better to just, when you get there, to take her and just flee. Something bad's happening in Rome.
She'll sort of nod. I gather your companion. Bring them back to the library. I have some information that might be of use.
Alright. We'll rendezvous back there, then.
She will nod. And we
If things
will-
get hairy, use the secret passageway in the library that you helped sneak me out of that one time.
Naturally. And the three of you, so Beck and Luna are going off into the storm to get Doran, and Forge and Nire are going
are we
together.
doing?
Going
Okay.
to the library?
Okay.
Is that what you guys were saying?
Well, Nuri hasn't actually said if she's gonna
Somebody
go
should at least-
along, or
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
I was mostly just pitching that
Okay,
to help
Sure.
split.
got it.
Two people
Alright.
with the most HP stick together.
Well,
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
kind of beaten up right now. She needs to sleep that off first.
Nire has 11
nice
hit
long-
points.
Oh yeah, Neri needs to recuperate. Hey, doggo.
As the saying goes, it's time to get
It's
the
as
hell out of Dodge.
it's as though your healer is gone.
Yeah,
11
he was,
HP in a
like, out of
dream.
Don't
melee.
worry,
Anyway, while you're
baby, let's go.
I'm gonna
Yeah, eating Murray with my friend's hot mom.
God damn it. Nire, as you don't worry, I'll be fine. Neff.
Irina's
Don't worry,
mom
I
has
just
got
need,
it
I just need
going
something to
on.
rest upon. If only there's anything I could rest my head on for a moment.
Oh, God. No,
Oh
this
my
isn't an
God.
anime.
This is not anime.
Yeah.
As
Sorry, my
you-
dog's talking to me in the background.
Cool.
This is
I am
not
very
that
anime.
I'm gonna do some. I know we just did the church scene, so before I get back to you, we're gonna just do some quick role play for the people traveling back to the library.
Okay.
You guys, why am I unable to? Okay. You all will be traveling back towards the library, and the two of you give me an insight check on this woman.
Insight check.
5,
Normal.
6.
Damn it!
Yeah, I trust you with my life. I love you. You do the
There's
Patrick.
absolutely
Hello.
nothing abnormal or strange about this woman at all.
And you don't
As
have Doran with his
you
great
all
insight.
move on, like it's a little awkward and quiet. Like no one's really saying anything. She's just like, "Thank you for
Yeah.
saving me."
So, how are you feeling? Like,
And after like maybe 5 minutes of truly like of
Agonizing
walking through
silence.
Rome, agonizing silence, yes. She will just kind of so
yeah. Whew.
Yes.
and then she'll sort of stop. Oh,
Is there something on your
well-
mind?
yes. She'll kind of turn over to Nire's character. You're carrying, and you're like them, but you're not.
Well, actually, and I take off the. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Fuck out.
Jokes on you.
She's a
bitch.
monk. She has high wisdom.
Oh, I know.
Like she's a weird int whiz monk because that's what fucking the guidelines that
Yeah, okay, we gotta.
that Luna told me of.
Eat.
Chris. Anyways,
Yes.
but she'll just sort of like ask you like you're like them but you're not. Are you like them?
Yup.
She is built different.
I'm simply constructed contrarily.
Literally? What different?
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. That
That's
you would
not
say
even
that. He is an
entirely
artificer.
wrong. She'll sort of like turn. I suppose that is true.
How would you know? You just met me.
Well,
Well, you're not trying to kill her, so.
that's exactly what she would have said. Well, for
And I
starters,
didn't blow up when the guys.
Yeah. You aren't a slave to that. And she'll point like in your chest, like underneath your armor where your amulet is. Like everybody heard the voice of Jacob ring out from that. Like Jacob's voice is by far the loudest and everyone can hear it. So she points to that. You're not a slave to that, and you're also still standing. And not... She gestures wildly to the area, and suddenly you hear a boom, boom, of like lightning strikes.
Sorry.
Whoa. Did you just summon lightning? Are you a druid?
God of thunder!
No, I'm not a druid, but boom. There's clearly something going on here.
Yeah. I'm sure it's like the end of days or whatever, and the fucking, world is about to end. But my objective right now is to find somewhere to sleep.
I don't think you'll find that easy. I did some investigating back then,
Right.
before I got caught.
Mm-hmm.
There were people like you, your group, who fought back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Their numbers just kept rising and rising again and again.
That is how it works.
So I'm just curious why you're different.
Okay, so it all goes back to like years ago, alright? It wasn't really that long ago. But basically, I was part of a city called Istris, and then it blew up
Her eyes widen.
for some fucking reason, and then that's where everyone was turned into hollows. But I found an amulet sitting on top of the fucking throne in the center of the castle. I was a knight, by the way. That's like why I'm a knight now.
That's why I was there. Okay.
Exactly, yeah. I was a knight, and I found the amulet, and I put it on, and then I became a person again. But if I ever take it off, I die instantly. So that's cool.
Her eyes widen a little bit at the name Istris.
She's like, okay.
I remember that somewhere. Why do I remember that? Why do I remember that? And you can see that, like, the conversation sort of just stalls as she's just, like, in a very pensive, sort of, like, thinking mood. As, like, clearly this, like, researcher's mind goes off into, like, different explanations for why Istris is familiar. You all will continue on till you get to the library.
To the library.
Yes. And then the two of you, gamers, you will be able to follow this trail.
Follow the yellow brick road.
The yellow slimy road. Do 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 do. Follow the yellow
Yes.
slimy road.
You'll follow
It's a guy
this-
who's wiping it off him. This stuff's gross, man. Ugh, weirdo. Like,
and you will see at sort of the entrance to... Oh, I haven't changed the scene. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops.
uh-oh.
Oh, and in case Nire and Forge ask any questions about Luna and Camilla and stuff, I did message you some like backstory stuff. In case.
Cool. Got it.
Not nice. Nice.
You all will be moved over to...
A flaming building.
You all will move back towards a flaming building. And the two of you will, as soon as I remember where the fuck you're... That is really old art. Holy shit.
That is not
Yeah.
what I'm used to seeing.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Wait a minute.
That is absurdly... How have I never updated? I'm
My
a
God,
terrible
I've
DM.
died and gone back to the. I've gone back in time. You look so different.
You all will follow it sort of to a temple, and as you enter, you will see, like, here, echoing off into the middle of the burning halls, like mad cackling, like of like someone like in glee. But you will see, like, goes forward, the trail goes forward, like stretching outward through to here, and then slowly goes back to this hall where a person somewhat obscured by the smoke is sort of like holding Durin. And both of them look
Probably
incredibly weak.
face down.
Here. I'm gonna go run over to them and try to check
Doran
them.
says nothing. Doran
They're
says
like
nothing.
shit.
Holy shit! What
Doran
happened
is
here?
like Doran is face down in his own pile of bloody blood a bit. Like he is not moving. Doran, come on, heal yourself, man. Heal yourself.
Yeah, come on, Doran, you can do
Do I
it.
have any like
Yeah, but-
healing herbs in my inventory? I don't think I do. Shit.
Yeah, I don't think I
Doran
have
has
anything.
Doran has healing stuff on him. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
that. He's got a bag. He has a medicine.
Well, first of
kit.
all, we gotta get.
Dude,
Okay,
you know
first of all, we
that?
gotta get them both the heck out of here,
Yeah,
and leave the crazy guy here to burn. I don't trust that over there.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
we can
It's like,
worry
wait.
about whoever the hell that is after we've got these guys out.
Oh, you
By the
guys
way,
fully
Doran is
can't see it. The fire sort of spread around. Let me just make this a bit more clear.
I just pointed in the direction I heard the cackling from.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we can hear
By
the
the
cat.
way,
It's like, oh, there's a crazy person here. I can put two and two together. What happened?
By the way, Doran would be
Oh.
extremely heavy. You know, he is in full plate, like heavy
Yeah.
chainmail and a fat dwarf. He's easily maybe 300 something pounds.
Oh, great.
Just drag him away.
That's what
Yeah,
that
that's
plan
gonna be
was.
some art. Yeah, let's
gonna-
drag him.
Yeah,
Just drag. Sparks
I'm
coming up.
totally strong enough to do this slowly. I'm gonna be
You guys
8 per second.
are like, it isn't just the two of you. There is this third individual.
Who's kind of still standing.
They will
They're
sort of
injured
look at
too,
you.
right?
And Beck, give me an immediate insight check.
Alrighty. Because that's something I'm good
Right
at.
back, 1 sec.
Wait, I actually rolled good? What the fuck?
Should I be over here? I should be.
You could both do insight checks actually, because this would be fun.
Okay.
This would be funny. Of course, the two of you of all people would.
Oh,
That's 20 minutes. Let's go.
Ah, You're
You
like,
instantly
"Wait a minute,
crit and
you're a
break his
god."
neck.
The one time I actually didn't need to crit. Fuck.
yeah.
Oh no, Doran,
That's
you're
how it
hurt.
goes.
Hey, I know who the fuck you are. Get away from him. No, that makes sense. You are in hyper mode. You see Doran dead, quote unquote. Yeah, that makes
Possibly.
sense.
Oh no,
Possibly.
his HP's run out. That means it's game over.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
You will see this person. Beck, you will immediately get like fearful vibes. Like something about this person makes you uncomfortable. Like you're immediately kind of put off in a this is inherently you being in the presence of or speaking to this person is dangerous, and you don't know why. That's what a 16 will get you here.
But I know I'm not leaving a friend in the lurch. Especially him. So,
She will kind of
Yeah,
look
the
at
one
you.
person that you trust. Like,
just like, no, we've already had emotional character development.
emotional damage. My friend.
She will look at you, and like this question almost pierces your very soul. And you will see almost defensive. What do you want with him?
We're just getting him out of here and getting him to safety. We noticed he was missing. And I'm not gonna try to show it, but I'm kind of like putting my hand on the hilt of the short sword, like, I do not trust this person at all, if they're even a person. With that
Luna,
insight check.
the nat 20 insight check. Remnants of the old wild magic, the surge you had before, flare up and burst again as your eyes glow with red, yellow, blue, purple, green. They like flash multicolored as suddenly like you are in front of something powerful. And as this, you close your eyes to focus as like a brief, intense, but it's almost like a psychedelic thing, like where the colors change and everything, but it's not like painful, but it's just different.
Am I tripping on shrooms? I didn't take any shrooms.
You're tripping on wild
You
magic
blink
residue.
once
An old god contact.
and see you will see this god's true form in front of you, for that is what they are. They are a deity, and at one point a rather important one. Weakened. Not quite. Not far from powerless, but as close to mortal as one such as her could ever be. And then suddenly, she will look at you. Actually, I'm gonna change something. Hold up, I need a DM.
But you are the DM.
You will sort of like nod to you and in acknowledgement, and then suddenly that like form flickers out and reveals the glamour again.
And you're like, oh,
And
my.
you will see
Doran is still dead.
In knowledge is power. I remember this too.
and they sort of nod at you with a bit of respect. She will look at you back with a lot of contempt. Look back at Luna and say, so you intend to help? And by all means, please. I cannot carry him alone.
I'm gonna just like kind of step over and try to like.
Luna's just kind of stunned, but like she'll go over and try to help back and move Durin.
Yeah,
Mhm.
come give me a hand. We gotta get him out of here.
Mm.
Actually, I do want to see if maybe he does have something on him, because out of force of habit, Beck would
does have a
probably.
healer's kit, yeah. He
Yeah,
does have
he
a healer's kit in his
100%
backpack.
has stuff.
He is a very trained medical professional. Yes, he would have that.
You
There's only one thing I know what to do.
immediately, like-
I have to rifle through his pockets.
Yes, I mean
He,
that's
like-
just Beck, 100%.
So this is what happens. A goddess like stares at you like instinctually
That's how you
saying like,
ruffle.
"What are you doing? Are you gonna help? Okay, fine, then get over in here and help." Looks over briefly at Luna and like realizes, "Oh, she sees through my glamour. Huh. Good on you."
Sees you
Knowledge is
through his
power.
pocket.
through his pocket.
And then turns back as like Luna's coming over, turns back to look at you. You're digging in his pockets, and she looks like she's about to kill you before you pull out a medical kit.
Na. Oh hey. Any chance
Hey,
you
look,
got
you
just
did have it.
staring
And
at
20
you.
gold.
Like,
And 20 gold. And you put that in
glare.
your pocket.
The glare is real.
Yeah. Luna,
Basically,
you know
it's
how
like,
to
I
use
can
one
tell
of these.
you're a rogue. I do not trust it.
I've never actually seen him use one of these. Do you know how to use these?
Oh,
Or should we
Give
just
me
try to
a
figure
medicine
it out?
check with disadvantage.
Both of us, or just
I
me?
mean,
I
if
mean,
she
either
takes
of
the
you.
help action, if she
I'm
takes the
gonna-
help action, that would even
Oh,
it
no.
out.
I should know some though. Shouldn't I?
No.
Do you have
Yeah,
proficiency
you
in medicine?
start putting herbs.
I
in
You
his
do,
mouth.
so I'll let you do a
3.
flat one. Luna, give me a flat medicine check.
2.
Oh my god.
Of course, and when I do need a nat 20, it doesn't happen.
Oof.
I love to
Are we
think that
about
you
to
are just trying
accidentally
to
kill
put
him?
You put herbs in his mouth and just start mushing them in. Like, there you go.
She will
You
just
know
like stop
better.
the two of you as you both have
Damn
like
it.
have no experience with medicinal training, and she'll just say,
This is my luck in Dungeons and Dragons. When I need it, crit, it doesn't happen. Only the one time with the chair it happens.
Hey,
she
you
will
just
just
fell through the glamour of a god. Like, don't knock that.
Yeah, that's true.
suddenly RGB gamer eyes. Okay, I shouldn't read chat. Anyways, she will just sort of stop the two of you, and like still staring at Beck like with the most "what the fuck is wrong with you" vibe.
Look, he was an urchin. He never even learned how to read. Cut him some slack.
That's true.
She'll just go around and say,
He's trying to read a
Perhaps-
bottle and he just pours it on him. That didn't do nothing.
"Perhaps it would be better to move him to a safe area first."
Ah, good.
And
good,
that is
good idea.
where
It's dangerous.
Good idea, because this house is burning.
Yeah.
This temple's burning.
That's a
sorry,
strength
just give me one moment. I need to step away.
test.
Okay,
Okay, let's not fuck this up as best as we can.
Oops, gone. Everybody party. This temple is lit, literally.
Boo.
I
I hate my chat.
I'm just gonna feel so bad if
Okay,
we
okay, I
accidentally
love you, chat.
responsible for role playing the death of our friend. It's gonna be so awful if it accidentally happens.
What?
Okay.
Okay. As you all move out, you all know the safe area, right? That would be the library. Is that where you're going?
Yeah, we're taking him out of here first.
She will sort of. You will all be sort of moving forward and out of the temple,
Dragging him.
and it is the. He becomes. This man with his full armor, full kit, would be like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
It currently between the two of you, the load is heavy, but is very possible. And you all make your way back towards the library.
why
But
didn't we bring forward?
give me a perception check halfway through.
Alright. What is with my rolls?
Oh my god.
Beck, you were
Start-
kind of just focused on not dying in the explosions that are happening throughout Rome.
True.
But
That and
Luna,
I'm not
you
used to
While
lifting
dragging a
anything
guy.
heavier than a bag of gold.
Right.
you will realize that even though the weight hasn't really changed, it is just the two of you at this point. Oh,
And we're dead.
the third person who was helping you,
They must have gotten to safety.
Disappeared?
is no longer there. But it is still
Yeah.
the
Oh man,
burden.
his legs have suddenly got heavier.
But the burden hasn't changed. It is still possible. It is still difficult, but not like, we're gonna die if we save him.
Yeah.
And you will all make your way back to the Library.
Good thing I have fire resistance.
Yay, we're back. But we're
We
not.
have returned, and Durin needs some medical assistance.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
we
can see
really
that.
See, like
need
bugs.
help.
Yeah.
I like
Where
to think
did
an
we go?
eyeball. I like to think I like to think an eyeballs hanging out of it, like, whoa, he's dead. Wow, this guy's really dead.
Oh, jeez, no.
No, he's not dead. He's probably not. Just hasn't done any breathing or anything in a while.
Yeah.
Wait, so is Doran like? Are you knocked out or?
Durin,
I have 0 hit points right now.
Yeah, he's knocked
over
out.
the course of maybe of the travel, he could probably get back consciousness and at 1 hit point exactly. But he is very woozy. Probably, yeah.
Does anyone have a potion?
Let me check my inventory. Hang on.
With
Yeah, he
my
coughs every
normal-
now and then, so you have seen him breathe, like. And then he just
How did I
goes back
think
to
about
passed out.
Do we have any items besides what we have on us?
Hey, don't worry, let's get a healer to it. Hey, Doran, you start poking him. Doran, heal yourself. Doran.
Oh my god.
Doran. Doran.
Then I am out of healing potions. Well then. I have a herbalism kit. I don't think that's gonna help.
No.
I'm just
Nah.
gonna pass out and take a long rest. And good night, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nire's pretty beat up.
We all went through that.
Yeah.
We went through that.
And with that, I'm also gonna say that, everyone levels up to 6 because this was the end of this fucking thing. There won't be any comment or anything lately, but yeah, feel free to push that button whenever you want.
Yeah, I gotta get ready for work actually, so I'm gonna pop off while you keep playing in that. All right.
All right, cool.
See you. Peace.
Do you guys want to stop here then, or are you no?
I
Up to you.
don't mind.
That's up to you guys. I'm just saying.
I mean, we could replay while, I guess, Doran's knocked out or something.
I don't know. Is there anything important that needs to happen?
I mean, apart from reviving him and healing everyone up, but the only thing I really feel like we could really do is discuss. Okay, so technically Doran was the only one who really knew all that stuff that was going down about everything exploding. We could probably make inferences that, oh hey, this Jacobian cult is putting something into motion, and
Yes,
it's not good for the town or for Rome. In fact, Rome is
You,
getting blitzed.
as you guys rest up and recover, licking your wounds and all that, you will hear the occasional of lightning striking again and again and again and again at rapid paces.
Yeah, this is way too often to be natural. So if my hunch is correct, we're probably not actually safe here just yet.
I feel like they're trying to kamikaze the whole city just to get to us.
Anything that I'm assuming, since they were burning, I don't want to metagame this, but all the temples and stuff. Beck is probably drawing the connections that They were burning books and heretics just earlier before this, so they're probably waging all-out war against any of their quote-unquote false idolatries. So we should probably be careful in a place of knowledge. Knowledge is our faith's worst enemy.
Yep.
Yes. Camilla will sort of speak up. Yes. I found not much, but this person was a priest or cultist who he was trying to save people. And while I was posing and investigating, this is what he's doing. He's making people empty and hollow and taking everything that they are and leaving behind what is unnecessary or unneeded. They start like the ones you're familiar with.
Is that Nire?
Yes.
We already know a little bit about the hollowing process from her mouth. So he's responsible for part of it? But how?
Camilla,
She will kind of like look through her, like, some books that she has and notes that she's taken. I'm sorry, my dog. Okay.
Okay.
Doggos.
And my dog likes to bug me while I'm streaming with friends too, because he wants attention. I get jealous of giving other people attention.
My cat's kind of just laying on my desk and pawing at me to give him attention. But I can't call him by name because that's a third Luna.
Oh my god.
Yes, I stole my cat's name from my online username.
Lou, she will kind of eye Nire as he says that. Where did you say you were? You were from Istris, yes?
I'm passed out, homie. I'm asleep right now. I'm
I'm
gone.
gonna just answer.
Yeah, Neri passed out because she got injured the most.
She
Well, besides Durin.
Look out at you and say, "Oh, you're shit."
Yeah, we should probably
We've been
try to let everyone rest as best as we can.
we've been through a lot.
Yeah, it's been a very crazy night, that's for sure. But we definitely shouldn't all be asleep, considering. So we should probably take watch and
I'll take
shift.
first watch.
I just got
Thanks.
a raid.
Oh,
Thank you,
hello.
Hello, Commander.
Oh,
She will
hello.
nod at all of you. That seems like it's for the best. Okay, so we take watch and rest, and then in the morning, everything. I don't know. Everybody takes their long rest. Woo, push the buttons.
Oops.
As, who's, God damn it.
Are you planning
Okay.
anything beyond this poop?
Sorry?
Did you plan anything beyond this poop?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, 'cause we can keep
Actually, did I
role-playing here.
save the map? That's actually a good question. Did I save the map? Because I do have things planned. I just don't think
Don't
I
know what they are.
saved them. No, I do know what they are, motherfucker.
No, I know. I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
How do I restore my my magic points? Is sorcery
they-
points?
Click L rest. Sorry.
L rest?
Yeah. And that should theoretically restore everything.
What's that? Sorry. Wait, where is that again? It's been a while.
Attributes. Headless.
Dude.
Yes.
And yes?
No, sorry. I'm looking for something. Uploading a file that I forgot to upload. Anyways, so double click your character sheet. Go to hit die L rest. It should be there, and it should update on those. Oh, it didn't.
Double click character and then hit die?
I see what's happened here.
What?
One moment.
Un momento.
Still need to
Un
update
momento,
my
por
spell
favor.
list and find some spells for me.
Am I dumb?
No.
I don't see it either.
The long rest button?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have one apparently.
Yeah, it's
It is
underneath
underneath hit
right next
dice.
to hit points. Yeah. To the right of hit points.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Oh, under the hit. Okay.
There we go.
There you
I was
go.
like, I don't remember where it is. Why am I not seeing it? I was looking too hard and I missed it.
And there you have it.
Yay.
Okay.
Like during the night, can I switch switch to my infiltrator armor?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Now I am Iron Man, long range.
Forge becomes tanky but sneaky.
Icky but sneaky.
As you move towards a new day, who is taking watch?
Oh, that'd be Forge first.
Forge
And
one
then
and I was gonna say Beck would
I
probably
guess-
take the next one because.
and then Luna will be after Beck.
Oh no.
Cool.
My legs.
So it would be Forge, Luna, and Beck.
Forge back to Luna. Sorry, 1 second.
Luna. Forge.
Yes.
For the first third of the night, you will pass through the evening, tinkering away, adjusting your armor. At level 6,
I'm just gonna run and get water real quick.
cool. What do you get at level 6? I don't remember.
I get 2 more infusions.
Oh, you can definitely pick those and make them work. Anyways, yeah.
Okay, I did that already, so I'm good.
Cool. You begin working on your infusions, and there is lots of noise, rain that does not stop, but otherwise quiet. Luna. Your mind kind of wanders for a bit, and you will remember that Nat 20 sort of version of when you saw that goddess. It is an image almost seared in your mind.
I'm back.
Oh.
Are you talking to Beck or Luna?
Luna.
Okay.
Luna.
Yes. Yes, I'm here. Yes.
On your
Oh,
watch.
you were saying back, not Beck. Okay.
Yeah, I had to grab water real quick because it's really hot in my room and I was getting dehydrated.
All good. You will listen and remember the visage of that goddess. And a thought comes to you that you don't know inherently. You're not proficient in religion. You don't, and you haven't been in Rome. Well, actually, you are. You know the face, but you don't know the name. Or do you know the name? What was the name? Give me a religion check.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, my dad was a paladin for the Church of Lover for that worshipped Aphrodite,
Venus.
or the temple. Sorry.
You remember stories. This person was emanated a beauty, but an intelligent, confident confidence. You don't think it's the one your late father worshipped, but familiar to that. And then the name sort of comes to you again. With a flash of inspiration. Minerva. A goddess of knowledge, strategy, and war. Here I ask you a question.
Okay.
Would you say the name out loud?
Sorry?
Would you speak the goddess's name as you remember it?
Probably like whisper it to myself.
I'm sure Neff's getting PTSD.
Oh
Thankfully, situations are slightly different. I should not be playing with a fork and a battery. This is really hot. Okay.
no! The heck?
Hey, is there something you need to tell us?
A fork and a 9 volts. You know, it's not that weird.
I don't know, just... I'm not supposed to use forks on electronics anymore after the electrical socket incident. So...
I mean, that battery is your meal, right? Nope. You're a machine.
Neff is constantly having PTSD. Okay. You will speak out this goddess's name and you will see briefly their visage appears over Durin and then fades out as they turn to acknowledge you. And you will be left with the words that say, words from them. As they fade out, they will say, a name carries with it power. And when there are fewer to speak it, all the more so. I do not ask much, just that you do not forget it.
You use it responsibly.
I understand.
And you can call upon. I will give you 2 options here, because that was a clutch time to have a nat 20, and I like rewarding little moments like that.
Hmm?
You can either take a bonus now. This will be like a permanent thing. It will be a increase of like a new feature that will not be as powerful as a that will be less powerful, but something that you can call upon multiple times, and it's just a functionally a class feature. Or make it a one-time consumable thing where you can call it once and have a much grander effect.
Okay. Alright, sounds cool.
Which would you pick? I need you to decide now.
Oh. I'm actually interested in the feature you mentioned.
Not the one-time thing? Which one? Like the once forever thing, or the permanent one? I'm sorry. Chris?
The permanent thing.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay, cool. Sorry. That is awesome. What you will gain will be the ability. First of all, you'll gain a couple of spells added to your spell list, and a feature that I will define later
Okay.
for you. But I'll just mark that in your features list now as Minerva's Boon. Ooh, names, power. Okay. That'll be your nightly ritual here.
Okay.
Next will be...
I should probably have
Back.
asked first. We're allowed to multi-class, right?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
When have I ever been against multiclassing?
It's always a good idea to make sure. Shut up.
You've run campaigns with me before where people multiclassed.
I know. I just want to make sure.
His mom and dad are fighting again.
Fuck off.
We will be fighting
Neff has
soon.
way higher standards than me, I'll have you know.
That's true. We will be fighting soon because I just put a level into Rogue so I get sneak attack.
That's honestly not too bad.
It fits the theme, you know? Backstabs, you know.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, she's gonna backstab people.
That's the
That's
plan.
easy.
I also need
And it does a lot
expertise,
of
baby.
damage.
Yeah. Anyways, there was something I wanted to add. Cool.
Oh,
Beck,
the
it's
spell
your
thing?
turn.
Okay, never mind.
Beck. For you during this rest, give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Shit, here we go again.
Ones, no attributes. Damn it! Not on my game today.
You'll be listening out into the storm and suddenly hear a familiar voice.
Nope.
Okay, that's the wrong filter. I thought I gave you a job, yes? And manifesting next to you
Oh no.
will suddenly be. You'll turn around and just sort of sitting on a stool, sort of reading.
Do I notice them too?
No, you're all resting. Remember, you're taking shifts.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just like move them aside. Move it right along. And it was this one. Yeah. Oh no, he's. They are
I see
hot.
Right.
They are very androgynous. They
All
they
right.
can do whatever they can have whatever you prefer.
After all, they're the ultimate tempter.
I was just trying to make a meet.
Yeah.
And I'm letting you know their pronouns.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, good for me, scared and attracted. Sorry.
They will look on, and Lucien will sort of like manifest first as as the hanged man before you, sort of like, and then slowly the facade will sort of burn away into Lucien himself. And you will see that in the time that you have spoken, he has grown much stronger. He is a full-blown patron now. Like, he is no longer a sniveling, begging for assistance devil. And he will turn to you.
Oh no, what happened in those campaigns?
Nothing yet, because that campaign got canceled. But that's I'm filling in the blank here, because you guys were traveling on the road for a couple of weeks, and so this is like over the course of weeks, not over the course of
Days.
necessarily days. Yeah. He'll turn back. Yes, I believe I ordered you. Take the amulet of a cultist, yes? And
Shoot, I do
deliver it
not
to
remember
me.
this. Did he?
Yes, he did.
Fuck.
Oh, Bob.
I remember that. I'm not sure if you did, but I certainly did.
Yeah, I'm looking through my notes now.
Did you forget?
Yes, I 100% forgot.
Okay,
Because of
well,
how long we spent between sessions.
you had like 5 sessions to do it. And 2 weeks passed here. Yeah, I don't blame you. But like there were.
Yeah.
You could have pickpocketed Nire. You could have killed the priest. You didn't.
I was trying to kill him.
Okay,
so
you had
Oh,
7
isn't
rounds
this
of combat.
awkward?
You had 7 rounds of combat, my guy. 7 has a lot of biblical significance.
if I had realized or remembered at that session. Okay, so. Let's see. Session 9 notes. Oh, yep. I ran into Satan in session 9. Oh, he warns me I need to destroy the rings or give them to him. More priests will have them, but he got called away before I could get answers. Yeah, that's all I had in my fucking notes. I'm dumb.
That's what it was.
Yeah, the getting the rings or destroy them.
Mhm.
But I don't think Beck actually even knew about Nire having a ring, to be
That's true.
honest.
But you did know that the priest had. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah,
you
that
were
was my
warned.
bad.
It was even in your notes.
Yep. Oh no, I'm scared.
He will sort of turn over to you. Now, I am many things here, but I do not consider myself to be unreasonable.
Well, we're still here in Rome, and there's still plenty of priests. I'm sure.
Yes.
I mean, I'm looking around, and they're definitely getting more active, so it shouldn't be too hard to find them.
Yes, it probably won't. You're right about that. But there was a window for these things, and I do believe this one has passed. At a certain point, doors close. He will look at you. It seems I will need to keep a bit of a closer eye on you. I need you, and you made a contract before.
Yep.
And he is the devil.
And the devil always takes his due.
So the following things happen, and I need you to answer me very honestly.
Mhm.
You will suddenly be unable to move, standing completely in place, and so perfectly still that you're able to feel your heartbeat accelerate and almost the circulation of your blood, as that is the only movement going on in your body. It is a terrifying paralysis. Are you... Which eye do you value higher?
I would say his right eye.
He will sort of look at you. Yes. This will do. And he will pull on his own face. His fingers digging into his own socket, leaving a bleeding scar as he pulls out an eye. And then you'll see on your...
He's gonna Pegasus me, isn't he?
On your left hand side, he will take out this glassy, not glassy, slimy orb, fiery orb, and push it into your face. And your normal eye gets pushed deeper and deeper into the back of your head, and it is the most painful, excruciating feeling you have ever felt in your entire life.
Ew.
Yeah, I just got Pegasus.
And as your eye sort of bleeds You feel yourself crying from your right and your left, and your left eye will cry flames, infernal, painful flames. And you'll blink once, blink twice, and you see it feels the same, but wrong. Every single shadow looms, silhouettes, their eyes lurking, looking at you. Different beasts, different demons, different smaller, lesser devils, all looking back at you from the shadows. And he will step back away from you, and as he does so, you will feel yourself unable to move your legs, but you are released for the most part, at least able to breathe, move, speak, as this excruciating pain remains.
And I'm just gonna be like clutching at my eye in pain.
Why not just take his eye out and put your eye in? Instead of pushing it all in.
Dead weight is kind of as painful. Is also pretty bad.
Yeah.
Imagine having your eye get crushed and replaced with a ball. But like without them removing your eye. That almost feels worse in my mind. And that's why I did it.
Yeah. So
it sounds gross.
There goes all my loyalty to Satan, that's for sure. Now I just
It
gotta...
doesn't really work that way.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you did not do your job.
Yeah. It's like, now it's gonna be more of just playing along. Oof.
Well, I did mention there were consequences. But don't worry. Despite what others might think, I am capable of mercy. You signed with me during a time of great need. I have not forgotten that. And I believe this lesser punishment more than pays that back. You'll be able to see, but so will I. And you will also be able to see what lurks in the shadows should you fail again.
So, what's gonna happen then? If I
Only
do...
another eye.
Well, no, that'll probably be much, much worse. Probably gonna just die.
You will look and see that it is almost like every single shadow nearby is like a glass portal, an entrance into one of the hells. And there are just monstrous devils and demons, beasts, waiting for you to mess up, waiting for you to be unable to fulfill a promise, waiting to punish the incompetent. I do not wish for you to be hurt or punished, but there's a order to these things.
Yeah, I don't really believe that anymore. That first bit. So, What's the next order, sir? Huh? He's just getting scared because Becca's just terrified out of his mind right now. He knows that this guy's probably just gonna abuse the contract to kill him or torture him or worse. This is 100% all that's going through Beck's mind.
Well, we signed a contract, a fair deal. Please sit down.
He will sort of use his misty form to step over and sit at the desk and gesture for you to join him at the other side.
Like, am I able to move my legs now, or?
Yes.
Okay.
He'll sort of
As per the terms.
and he will sort of lay out the paper that you signed before.
I'm supposed to propose a job for you, and if you succeed, you'll receive a boon. I assure you, you have many boons from me as well. More than you have, well, if you could even really call this a punishment. More than those. But, so you know my word is good. However, we're in a bit of dire straits. You see, I came down here. I'm not less than fond of divinity, less than fond of self-proclaimed gods. And this, well, whatever he claims to be, priest, cultist, I'm not fond of him either.
Priest cultists all the same to me.
Truly, there is very little difference.
and a new contract materializes before you. And he will say,
A fair deal. And a gift, should you succeed. I'm sure you don't like how things are progressing. Yes, when I fell, I was perhaps in a different state, and I agree. Situations are different, and I'm willing to renegotiate our contract. But everything comes with a price.
Well,
he will play out plainly. The contract will be on the table, and you will see an infernal text that you have difficulty reading normally, but you can read this infernal.
through my other eye.
Yes. As it, he will say, in exchange for the transmutation of the solar spark, which is your sword,
My weapon. Yeah.
and the use of the transmutated weapon to kill Jacob,
should the transmuted weapon be used to kill Jacob, a renegotiation that can include a full renegotiation of the contract, including terms such as termination
Okay,
of
there we
said
go.
contract,
That's what Beth
can
is
be
gonna get
present.
to. Okay. So you're proposing that if I am able to get the killing blow with my sword from that previous angel, you'll be willing to renegotiate the terms of the contract, including getting out of it.
Up to and including termination, yes.
Mhm. But considering points to his left eye,
I
the
will.
consequences of failure, however.
I believe that the consequences. Well,
Well, let me put it this way, actually. I don't know if it'll be my sword, but I can guarantee we will find him. And I wave towards the people that are resting. But I don't know if this will be quote unquote the finishing blow, as they are all just talented fighters as well. But I know that we can kill him.
yes, killing him would be. Well, it is a start, but it is far from the end.
But it
I'm
specifically has to be the solar spark?
It won't be the solar spark anymore, but yes.
My transmutated blade.
Yes. If you see him dead, give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Because you're trying to
see.
you're doing negotiation here.
Yeah. Persuasion normal.
That's not great. It's not insulting, but it's not great. He will sort of turn. I understand your point, but should he die by the hands of any other weapon, it seems very likely that his influence will otherwise be sustainable enough. We need to destroy the reputation. Destroy everything that it could be and would be. And
Wait.
we can't do that by creating a martyr.
Oh.
But I can do that. And he will suddenly switch back into the form of the hanged man. But Jacob can do it himself. And in order to ensure that he does it himself, he'll sort of gesture as if you kind of should get it.
No. Wait.
You have to kill him with that
me.
weapon.
Yeah. As in, Jacob.
You have to kill the final boss with this weapon that you're getting. Yes.
Yes, okay. Well, sounds like a plan, but for clarification, is he gonna, do that crystal thingy and then I could, get the final blow that way and he not be doing... Do you have any idea of that? I don't know. How him being a angel? Is he an angel? I don't think he's technically an angel.
Jacob himself, he is not an angel. But he is assisted by one. And if you thought that I have fallen, oh, you have not seen a fallen that is faithful. You will see discomfort in Lucian's face as he briefly contemplates mentioning the name of the angel and decides against it. They are yet more powerful than me. They are.
So that explains why you need me to help do this, but...
I need a
or why you
proxy.
Okay.
And I need. And
So that's
despite
what's gotta be
everything,
the sword. Okay.
I believe in you. And he says that with like a warm, almost kind smile. You think that he means it, but you don't like the smile.
Yeah, I don't like it, but Beck is secretly thinking to himself, yeah, I know I can do it. I'm just worried about the circumstances that are leading fucking up to it. Like, yeah, I can totally kill that motherfucker. I'm just scared of what's gonna happen after, and before, and during. But, alright. So that's gonna be how it is then. Well,
Yes.
I'll accept then. And I'll make sure I get the killing blow with this. Well, maybe not me, as long as someone uses it. Is that correct? It just has to be the sword, right?
Yes. The sword.
Okay.
The hand does not matter. The blade does.
And that's gonna be duly noted. Do you know where we might find him then? Or I'm assuming that's going to be making itself very apparent soon enough.
Oh. I'm afraid it might be a bit sooner than you think.
God damn it.
You really should be watching the door.
God damn it.
And as this happens, you will hear a as the doors explode forward and the scene changes as daylight pours into the building.
Yep.
And that is where we will end for tonight.
Yep. Good session.
Hey,
Oh, when did Neff leave? Oh, yeah.
Oh, she just, yeah, like,
Yeah.
Five.
I think she got tired and left.
yeah, so she's just long resting. It's gonna be really awkward when she comes back to find, oh, hey, stuff did happen.
Yep. All right. Well,
I was gonna make jokes about it, but I'm thinking like, oh, this would be the perfect setup for Beck's next arc if he ever came back and like.
I love how Luna's
higher
kind of just
up.
like, I wanted to respect me, so I stay on his good side, trying to play it smart, and here's Beck.
Who's just like, now his ultimate goal is to find some way to destroy Lucifer eventually. But first and foremost, getting through with this fucking contract. That's gonna be what Beck is gonna dedicate his life to afterwards, is like, oh yeah, Beck can still hold a grudge. Like, he's terrified, but... And he's gonna try to keep it just to focusing on getting rid of the contract for now, but... For the rest of his life, whether or not he's out of that contract... Well, I mean, the rest of his life is probably not gonna be very much longer, but... After that... it's just like... He had the nerve to call that barely even a punishment
Up on.
at all.
I mean,
Yeah,
Also,
there.
also, I noticed I can add a level 3 spell that I've totally forgot to do from last session. So.
I'm just mad because I'm like, I was thinking about doing stuff with Mage Hand during that fight with the priest, like to try to use a knife to try to cut him or something. And if I had remembered it, I would have tried to pickpocket him with it. With
Womp
Mage Hand.
That's
womp.
on. Okay, this is 100%
Oh,
on
yeah.
you.
I know. It's just
It's just good notes.
You took notes, my guy.
yeah. This time I'm highlighting the fucking contracts. I genuinely couldn't remember.
You didn't even have to kill the priest. You just had to take his amulet.
I mean, yeah, I would have fucking mugged him when I was, on top of him stabbing him if, I had remembered, but I completely forgot.
I was trying to set him on fire and it didn't work.
It's easier to steal
All right.
something when they're dead.
True.
That too.
All right. So let me just thank the follows because there were people here. I think there was at least one. Why did someone follow me 12 hours ago? Well, Lag Peanut, you're not here, but thank you for it. And Trix, hey there. I know you. Looking forward to, God, I guess I should announce this, huh? So, I had someone do the hard work of finding players for me. And so now I'm going to be running a new campaign soon, TM, called The Obscured Eyes, set in a sort of modern fantasy setting. Still
Nice.
sort of within the same universe, but, modern fantasy as opposed to everything else.
Prehistoric almost fantasy.
Yeah. Anyways, and since I have people here, and maybe they're gamers, I want to make a note of just for everyone else's sake. I will be running a little one-shot for my 600 follower milestone, and because of that, it is a National Treasure themed one-shot where you'll be stealing the Declaration of Independence for the legally distinct Nicolas Cage, last name spelled Kaje. If you want to have a chance to join in, I have a pinned tweet that you can feel free to take a look at, maybe.
Very
Nicolas
topical
Cage.
since National Treasure 3 was just announced.
Wait, what?
Oof,
Wait,
yeah.
really?
Yeah. It was announced at San Diego Comic-Con because Nick Cage was trending on Twitter for a while the other day.
Wow.
National Treasure 3, bitches. I love those movies.
Raven, I'm not sure it's like IRL modern fantasy. So like like it's closer to Unsleeping City than Eberron,
Oh.
if you're familiar with Dimension 20. But yeah, 600 follower milestone. I'll probably keep this up for like maybe I'll probably close it August 1st. So raffle closes August 1st because I'm bad at putting information in tweets. Oof. We're doing this live. Anyways, yeah. If you're at all interested, do the interact or don't. I don't know. Okay. Let me find someone to raid now.
Alright. Well, good night, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your evening.
You
Yeah.
guys too.
Good night.
Have a great night, everyone.
Y'all.
Fine.
Bye. Hmm. Yeah. Just think magical, like real modern day, but magic also exists. That's basically it. Man, this is some fucking depressing music. Let's, at the very least, while I look for people, put on, I don't know, Nocturne. I do really want to thank you guys for watching. It means the world. Let's see. I want to raid someone new. Let's raid. I don't think I've rated this person. And their model's really fucking cool. So I'm just gonna go drop in, say hi, /raid Shadow Legends. Actually, but not yet because I'm not sponsored by them. I honestly don't think I will be. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye. Oh, wait, no. Let's do a raid message because I actually have raids emotes now. Let's do Boop the streamer. I forgot that I have these. So put emotes, copy paste that if you want. And if you do have the emotes or not, I don't know. Up to you. Yeah. Bye.
Demon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the void. You're playing D&D. How is that? Fun fact, my character you see now is based on one of my homebrew monsters. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Void, your local variety cryptid VTuber. We are playing Wind Waker with crowd control and randomize. And it hurts. This game hurts. I played this game all the time as a kid, and it was never this painful. But I hope you had a good stream. I hope you kicked some butt. Or if you DM'd, I hope you kicked your players' butts in a very fun way. Because you love tormenting your players, but as long as everyone's still having fun. I'm very much the torment my players and make it so they can never trust me again kind of DM. But I hope you all had fun. We are currently doing the Labyrinth, and all I have is the basic sword, a grapple hook, a hook shot, and the skull hammer, and some bombs. It's pretty cool. Player had to abandon their god and discover a new one. Another had to dive deeper into contract with the devil. Ooh, I love the sound of that. Well, it sounds like you had fun at least. Yeah, but Raiders, if you want to double-click my profile picture, or remove the raid referral, thank you for the hearts, and host the channel, I'd super appreciate it, because we're in the middle of a partner push right now. And that'll make sure your view counts, and it can bump me up in the algorithm. Ow! Problem with my totally legit controls is I keep mixing buttons up. Ow. Oh my god. God, it does not want me to do the parry thing.